welcome back to Aloha Jen's Beauty Blog. For those of you that are new here, hi, my name is Jen and I am a licensed esthetician in the state of California. Well, welcome to today's video, which is my final review of the Mieux Ionized Oxygen Infuser. So if you've been following along my channel for the last 4.5 weeks, you have seen this in every single one of my videos because I am completely obsessed with this. I use this morning and evening in my skincare routine. So yes, that is twice a day. That's how much I love it and how much I love what it's doing for my skin. My skin just looks so good. It's so nice and plump and juicy and hydrated. My lines are plumped up. I have this beautiful glow on my skin that I don't even need to use highlighter for when I wear makeup anymore. This is just such a rare gem that I found. So what is the ionized oxygen infuser? So what it does is it creates an oxygen mist from the products that you put in here, and it infuses them into the skin with an ultra fine mist that fills lines and volumizes the skin. So it infuses these, the micronized particles are infused with the skincare that you put in here, and it makes it easier for the skin to absorb the products. It feels good, it's cooling, it's soothing, and you will see a difference in your skin from this tool. So now, I will tell you that this video is not sponsored. I purchased everything on my own that I'm going to show you. So what I have done over the last 4 weeks is I have picked up a few products from Mieux because I fell in love with the Oxygen Infuser and the Oh My Glow Serum and Oh My Glow Activator that is recommended to use with this. And I've tried several of their other recommended activators and a couple of other serums in this and incorporated them into my skin. And I have to tell you, everything that I've tried from Mieux, I absolutely love. I think that this brand is like a hidden gem, and I'm on a mission to discover it. So let me show you what comes with your oxygen infuser. So I do have mine put together, but this is what the outside of the box looks like. And by the way, I do have a demo of how I incorporate it into my skincare routine. So I filmed my morning skincare, which was from this morning, using the oxygen infuser. But if you go back to my videos that I've posted over the last 4 weeks, you can see this in action. And I do use some of the different activators in it as well. So when you open your box, this is what it looks like. So this is where your infuser is. This is your airbrush tool, and it has the mini flask on it. So with that, I'll just say the ionized oxygen infuser, you get 2 flasks. You get a smaller one and you get this larger one, and they both have these lids. So this one is actually used for the body because you can use the ionized oxygen infuser on your body too, which is fabulous. I always use it on my shoulders and my arms when I'm doing my morning skincare. And I have been taking it around to my back and the back of my neck, especially today I did because, as you can see, my dress does expose my shoulders and part of my upper back up here. Next, you get your charge cord. Okay, so this is a USB charging cord, and it does not come with a wall plug to plug into the wall, but you do get the cord and you just plug it right into here. Now, it is important to take note that you cannot use this while it's charging. Okay, so please take note of that because you don't want to damage your device. Now, with the oxygen infuser, Mieux does recommend that you use their approved serums and their approved activators. That's the only way it's guaranteed. However, I did try a couple of my serums in it, and there was one serum that I did try that did clog it. And fortunately, I was able to unclog it, but I skipped a whole day of using this. Now, to take this apart to clean it, what I do, well, this is what I do. So what I first do is when I'm finished with using it, they recommend rinsing the cup out with hot water. So I take my flask off and then I rinse it with really hot water. And then I put it back onto my airbrush tool and I fill the flask up with hot water, like to right about here. And then I turn on the infuser and I pull my trigger back here and I just let the hot water run through for at least like about 60 seconds. And then I dump out the water and then I pull the trigger and I let it run through until I do not see any more water coming out. And you'll hear it because it'll be kind of, it'll get a little bit quieter. It won't hiss as much. So this is just one speed. You have your power button here. You just turn it on and it's just one speed. And when you're ready to perform your treatment, you just pull your trigger back here. And to adjust your airflow, you adjust this back air port. And this you could take all the way off. And you want to make sure that you have this on, not tight, but you want to make sure that when you pull this back, that when you use it, it doesn't fall off. That means you pulled it back too much. So with this is how you adjust your airflow. So you'll get the stream that you need. For me personally, I like to hold it about 5 or 6 inches away from the skin instead of 2 inches like they recommend. When I use this from 2 inches away from my skin, no matter what my airflow is coming out, I find that I get the drippiness from the serums. So it works best for me about 5 or 6 inches away from the skin. So there we go with that. Now, with this, they do have a bundle where you can get the infuser with the bundle of the Oh My Glow Serum and the Oh My Glow Activator. So I've been using this for almost 4.5 weeks, twice a day, and this is how much serum that I have left here in the bottle. With the activator, I'm right here. Now, if you're going to use this on your body, you're probably going to use a bit more. Now, Mieux recommends for oily skin that you use 1 to 2 drops. For normal to dry skin, you can use 2 to 4 drops to 1 pipette. So if you have a drier skin, you would want to use 1 pipette. Now, of course, I would suggest if you are going to use 1 pipette, I would recommend using a bit more of the activator because it can be a little bit thick in here. And just take into consideration that since this serum is sort of a thick consistency, see how it is? That the more serum that you put in your flask here is that it may leave your skin a bit sticky. Just wanted to make note of that. So with your oxygen infuser, I just wanted to point out that if you do get the bundle deal, it is not a deal. It's everything as what if you were to purchase these products separately. It's $280. The infuser itself is $135. The Oh My Glow Serum is $110, and the activator, I believe, it's $35. So that equals $280. Now, from what I understand, Art of Skincare does have the ionized oxygen infuser back in stock. You could buy it separate by itself, or you could buy it as the bundle. Skin Beautiful RX is completely sold out of it. And then Mieux has the infuser on their website and it's in stock. However, they do not have it as a bundled deal. This is my suggestion. So my dear friend picked up the ionized oxygen infuser on my recommendation, and she picked it up from Mieux directly. Now, they do not sell it as a bundled deal, but what they do have is the Oh My Glow Activator and the Oh My Glow Serum as a subscription deal. So if you sign up for this on a subscription, you can get it in 30 days, 45 days, or 60 days. And of course, you can manage that subscription and you can cancel at any time, but it's $100. So it's $45 off. Now, as you can see, I've been using this for 4.5 weeks. so 30 days. And this is how much of the serum that I've used, and I've been using it twice a day with the exception of one full day. Now, I think that if you're like me and you use this twice a day, every day, with using like 3 to 4 drops of the serum, which is a total of 6 drops or 8 drops of the serum twice a day, well, together it equals that amount, sorry, that this is how much I've used. And then like say as it goes down again, so I think like probably every 60 days would be an ideal time, unless you're using it on your body. And like I said, you can manage that subscription. So did I sign up for that subscription? Oh, you bet your bottom dollar I did, because it's a savings of $45 and free shipping. So you cannot beat it. So what I will do is I will list that subscription down below. Now, for my favorite, I say that this is a must. So the Oh My Glow Activator and the Oh My Glow Serum, these are multifunctional products. Now, they say that the Oh My Glow Serum is for skin irritation and loss of firmness and elasticity. And the Oh My Glow Activator is for skin irritation and skin that is loss of firmness. And so the thing is that with this, it also has tranexamic acid in it. So it does have a pigment inhibitor, but this definitely, it not only hydrates, gives your skin that beautiful glow, but it helps brighten, firm, and plump up those fine lines and wrinkles. And I have seen a big difference in my skin since I have been using these products in my skincare routine with the ionized infuser. I just feel like the texture of my skin is better. It's plump, it's juicy, my lines look more plump, and my skin is retaining hydration throughout the day, and this glow lasts all day long. I can tell you that since I have incorporated the ionized oxygen infuser into my daily skincare routine, when I go to work and it's a day that I'm working with full staff and patients, I get at least 6 compliments on my skin every single day. Everybody tells me that my skin is so beautiful, it's glowing, and they want to know what I'm using on my skin. Now, I used to get compliments on my skin, but I've never gotten so many compliments on my skin since I've incorporated this beauty device into my skincare routine with the Oh My Glow products. I love these, and I think they are a must with it. I think you will love these just as much as I do, especially if you have dehydrated, mature skin. You will just fall in love with these. If you're going through perimenopause, if you're going through menopause and you just can't get your skin hydrated enough through your current skincare routine, this is going to boost your skincare routine. I just am so in love with it. Okay, so I did film a demo for you, like I mentioned, but before we go into the demo, I'm gonna go over the approved serums and activators besides the Oh My Glow and the ones that I have here that I've picked up. So their approved serums are, so the Oh My Glow serum, and that is for the Oh My Glow serum is, and the activator both together are for skin irritation and loss of firmness and elasticity. So for the brightening, they recommend the Vitamin C serum. So for dark spots and sun damage and brightening. For fine lines and uneven texture, they recommend the TGF Booster. So I picked up the TGF Booster, and I have to tell you that this, if you want to take your Oh My Glow activator and Oh My Glow serum up to the next level, I would definitely recommend picking up the TGF Booster. So this is a plant-based tissue growth factor. So not only does it help with fine lines and wrinkles, uneven skin tone and texture, but it helps with ingredient absorption. This is fabulous, and you don't use very much of this, and this will last you for a very, very long time. And that's what I've noticed about the Mieux serums, is you don't need very much. They recommend usually 3 to 5 drops, even if you're just applying them normally to your skin with your hands. Next, they recommend the Rx Complete Serum, which is for fine lines, uneven skin tone, and dryness. So the Rx Complex Serum is actually marketed as your on-the-go, all-in-one serum. It does contain vitamin C in it, so that's your all-in-one anti-aging serum. And a lot of people say that they love that for when they're traveling or when they're short on time and they don't have enough time to layer their skincare. So that's on my actual wish list. Next, we have the Hyaluronic Serum. So that is for dryness. StemCell EGF, this is on my wish list, is for dryness, dullness, fine lines, and loss of firmness and elasticity. So the StemCell EGF is not a plant-based growth factor. It does contain animal matter, and I believe it contains rose stem cells. The next serum they recommend is the EGF DNA serum, which is for damaged, inflamed, and aging skin, and I did pick this up. So this is an epidermal growth factor. It does contain animal matter. This is very, very hydrating on the skin. It is very repairing too. I have been enjoying this. At first, I wasn't so sure, and I've been using this for about a week and a half, and I really like what it's doing for my skin. So I show you how I use this serum and the TGF serum together with the ionized oxygen infuser with my current skincare routine, so you'll go over that. I will tell you that after I'm finished with the EGF DNA serum, I'm going to pick up the StemCell EGF ampules and test them out next, so I can tell you which one I would recommend for you and which one I think would be better for your skin. Next, let's go into the activators. So we have the Oh My Glow Activator, which is for skin irritation, loss of firmness, and elasticity. So this is just like for everything of your aging concerns. Next, we have the ISO Rose Hydrating Mist and the Isocell Recovery Mist. And these are for hyperpigmentation and irritated skin. These are not hyaluronic acid based. They have wonderful minerals in them. I actually really like to use these in my oxygen infuser for growth factors. So I use it for my EGF and my TGF cocktail. I also use the Isocell Recovery Mist to rehydrate my microcurrent gel. This is like the best mist for my microcurrent users. It's affordable, it's really light, it has the minerals in it, and it's excellent to use with your microcurrent. It's this one is unscented, and this one, it has Bulgarian rose and rose stem cells in it, so it does smell like roses. And this is a really fine mist compared to the Isocell Recovery Solution. So if you're looking for more of a spa experience or a midday pick-me-up, I definitely would recommend the I always get it confused. ISO Rose Hydrating Mist. I would like to spray this on my skin first before microcurrent, just to, get those wonderful minerals in my skin, and then I'll apply my microcurrent gel over it. I'll spray this throughout my day. They actually have a 2-ounce size that I want to get for my purse and switch out my Is Clinical Copper Firming Mist in for this, because it's such a very light mist and it feels so good and it doesn't disrupt your makeup at all. So both of these are a love. So this is unscented, this one is not. This is in a heavier mist and this is in a fine mist. The next activator and the last activator that I picked up is the Essence Toner, which is for lines and wrinkles and irritated skin. This is like a serum. So as you can see, it is a little bit on the thicker side. This is so hydrating. This is also recommended for after shaving. So for the men in your life, or for you, if you shave your face, they recommend that you apply this after, and it helps with the irritation in the skin that some people experience with shaving, or if they have sensitive skin in general. If you are super dehydrated, I highly recommend this for you. I have been feeling dehydrated all week in my skin. I did an aggressive form of exfoliation last Sunday, and I went a little bit aggressive on it than I normally do, so my skin became really dehydrated. So I have been picking this up and using it in my infuser with my growth factors, and I have picked it up and sprayed it on my skin throughout the day, especially like just as a midday pick-me-up, and it's just so hydrating. It's like a cozy blanket of hydration for your skin. Love, love, love. So if your skin is extremely dehydrated, I would highly recommend this. I think it's going to be lovely in the winter time. This is also very nice to spray on after you cleanse your skin, because since it is an essence, it's going to really soften those tissues and help with product absorption. So awesome. Love, love, love. The next activator they recommend is the Brightening Toner, which I do not have. It's for dark spots and sun damage. It contains almonds though. And you know, with all these activators and serums that they recommend within the Mieux line, these are the ones that are approved, that they've tested in the infuser. You can mix and match them however you feel fitted. Now, the reason why you see me use this 2 different times is because in my skincare is because with growth factors like the EGF DNA or growth factors in general, they're meant to go on the skin first because they are a larger molecule and they have a tougher time of penetrating the skin. So they always go on first. So that's where I go in with my oxygen infuser with either the Isocell recovery solutions or the essence toner. And I just do it separately with my growth factor. Then I apply my other serums onto my skin, and after those are applied to my skin, I go in with the Oh My Glow Activator and the Oh My Glow Serum with a few drops of the TGF Booster for my final cocktail of serums, and then apply my moisturizer and my eye cream, and then SPF or my nighttime moisturizer. So you will see that in this demonstration of this video, but I have to tell you, oh my gosh, guys, this is just such a beautiful tool. I'm so in love with it. Now, you guys are gonna go into my demo, and then I will be back to say goodbye. So I'll see you in a sec. Aloha everyone, and welcome to the demo of the Mieux Ionized Oxygen Infuser. So I'm going to show you how I use this in my skincare routine. I use it morning and evening, and I use it twice in the morning and twice in the evening. My first cocktail is going to be with the EGF DNA Epidermal Growth Factor Serum and the TGF Booster, which is a tissue growth factor. So this one is plant-based, and this one does contain animal matter. So I'm gonna do my cocktail today with the Essence Toner. This is so hydrating. I have been gravitating towards this all week to spray on my skin for a midday pick-me-up. I spray it over my moisturizer anytime. It's so hydrating. So if you have super dehydrated skin, I highly recommend this. They say it's, you know, for aging skin, dehydration, and it's also great for fine lines and wrinkles because it does contain peptides in it. And also an aftershave for men or women, because women now are shaving their face just like I am. And I shaved my face this week and I used this after, and it was amazing with the cocktail that I'm going to show you right now. So what I've done to my skin so far today is this morning when I woke up, I did my red LED light therapy on my face and my neck with my Soma Green Rooibos Press Serum. Then I did Adipo. So I'm using Adipo only 3 times a week now for maintenance. And then I did my Pico Toner treatment on P1 for lifting and toning and to do some fine tuning of those fine lines and wrinkles. So I'm gonna go ahead and pour the Essence Toner in here. We're gonna use this as an activator. So I'm gonna fill this up to that first line on the flask. So right here, so this is like a serum consistency almost. It is a little bit thicker, like an essence. And then I'm going to put in 5 drops of the EGF DNA serum. Now you can use the EGF, the StemCell EGF 2 for this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so this is my first cocktail with this because these are my growth factors, and growth factors should always go on first. And then I'm going to apply my other serums. And then my last step from my serums is to do the Oh My Glow cocktail. So we're gonna go in with 3 drops of the TGF Booster. And I'm gonna save the other 2 to 3 for my Oh My Glow cocktail. All right, so what I'm gonna do is put the lid on, give it a few shakes or stirring. We like this cocktail stirred, not shaken. All right, so as you can see the consistency in there. All right, so I'm gonna turn it on, make sure our airflow is great. Now, they say to use 2 inches away from the skin, but no matter how your airflow is adjusted, you'll get dripping. So I like to go about, what is that, like 5 or 6 inches away, and then just spray. And I'll spray it all over. I'm even going to put this on my shoulders too, because I have enough in there. So this can be used on your body as well. And I'm wearing a dress that's going to expose my shoulders this evening. And I like to spray this back here too, treat my whole entire neck and chest area. You don't have to, it's just me. We're almost done. So I noticed that this cocktail goes a little bit slower through my device because it is a little bit thicker with the Essence Toner. The Essence Toner is an approved solution or activator for your O2 infuser. Okay, so we are out. So the next thing I do, see, like instant glow, and that doesn't even have the Oh My Glow. Like the Oh My Glow serum has the diamond powder in it where this one doesn't, and it's like just instantly plump and glowing. So the next serum I'm gonna go in with is actually my Mieux Ionized Eye Serum. So you just want to make sure when you're using the O2 ionized oxygen infuser that when you are going around your eye area that you keep your eyes closed so you don't get the product in your eyes. So Now, I haven't tried the Mieux eye products yet. I may not, we will see. Next, I'm gonna go in with my Emapel serum because this is my daytime routine. I'm gonna take 2 pumps of Emapel. Okay, and then next I'm gonna go in with my Nelly DeVost lifting complex or lifting peptides. We're gonna take 1 pipette full of this. So that's considered a full pipette. Now see, this serum is pretty thick, so you definitely do not want to put it in your O2 infuser. Mieux recommends only using their approved serums from the list that I will go over, because other serums have, you know, fillers and thickeners and oils that will clog your tool. And I have tried other serums like this one, and it did clog my tool. I've tried the Neogenesis Recovery Serum in there, and it worked perfectly fine because that serum is like water. Now, the thing is that when you're putting your serums in here, you want to make sure that they're meant to be penetrated deeper into the skin. So I am going to go in with the Isocell Recovery Solution, and I'm going to take 3 sprays of this, and I'm going to work this serum into my skin because I used my Pico Toner today, and since I used my Pico Toner this morning instead of using it this evening, I'm not going to use my Glow Booster Age product penetration device because it's just too much electrical current in my face already. And that's just me. You can do what you would like, but I do not want to stress my skin out. So, and I did my Pico Toner this morning instead of in the evening because I am having dinner with friends tonight, and I really want my skin to look gorgeous. Okay, so now that that is massaged into the skin, we're gonna go in for our second cocktail. So this is what made me fall in love with the Mieux Ionized Oxygen Infuser. So we're gonna go with the Oh My Glow Activator. And for today, I am going to fill it to that first line on the flask because I'm gonna use this on my shoulders and my arms. This is a really nice cocktail to use on your body, especially if you have a nice event you are going to and your skin's gonna be exposed, like on your shoulders, your legs, or your arms. It gives them a really pretty healthy glow and super hydrating and plumps it up really nicely. So we're gonna do 4 drops of the Oh My Glow serum. Misha's growling. And then if you want to boost this cocktail, I would recommend the TGF Booster. So this not only is a growth factor, but it helps with ingredient absorption. So one of you, Mary Ellen, told me that I should add this into this cocktail. And ever since she told me that, I have been loving it. So great advice. Thank you, Mary Ellen. So we're gonna do 3 drops of this. And with the Oh My Glow serum, you could do 2 drops, 4 drops, you could do a pipette full, just depending on your skin. They say for oily skin, 2 drops. Normal to dry skin, it could be 2 to 4 drops or 1 pipette full. I just want to tell you, if you're going to do a pipette full, you have to make sure that you have enough activator in here, because if it's too thick, you will have a hard time misting this on the skin. Okay, so we're just going to shake our cocktail here. We'll stir it. Turn it on, and we're going to go. Put out some more airflow here. I'm just going to go over my arms. Now let's get the back here, my shoulders, because those will be exposed in my dress. As you can see, look at this instant glow that I have in my skin. So you get instant glow, and it will instantly volumize your skin to give you that nice, plump, juicy skin that you'll want to pinch your cheeks. It'll be so juicy. Almost done. So I wouldn't recommend, if you put too much in here, that you save it and keep it in here, because if you let this dry without cleaning it out, what will happen is your tool will clog. You want to make sure that you clean it after each use. So you want to rinse your flask out with hot water, and then put it back onto your tool and run hot water through it. Okay, we are done. So you'll take this off, rinse it out in hot water, and then once it's free and clear of the product, you will fill this up with hot water and then take it and run it through your tool a little bit. And then what I like to do is, after I run it through the tool a little bit, I will empty out the water and then press my trigger until no more water comes through the spout here. All right, so now I'm just gonna follow through with the rest of my skincare. You can give your skin a nice little pat. And I typically like to throw on my moisturizer right away after I do this. And as you can see, look at this glow that I have in my skin. It looks so good. All right, so I am going to go in with my Revision DEJ Eye Cream. And during the day, I do not put this directly on my eyelids, because I am going to be wearing eye makeup today, and I don't want to take any chances of it interfering with my eyeshadow. And then next, during the day, I use the Neogenesis Light Moisturizer. So we're going to take some pumps, and I just apply this all over. And then I let this penetrate into my skin for about 5 minutes, and then I will go in with my sunscreen. And my sunscreen is the Color Science. So on my neck and my chest, I use the Color Science No Show Mineral Protection SPF 50. And then on my face, I use this as my sunscreen and my makeup, which is the Color Science Flex in Medium with a little bit of the bronze mixed in. And then I've been using the Total Eye 3-in-1 Renewal in Medium for my concealer and SPF protection around my eyes. So that is my daytime skincare routine with the ionized oxygen infuser. And I do the same thing at night, except for I don't use the MPL serum at night. And my moisturizer in the evening is actually the MPL night cream. And then I use the Neogenesis intensive moisturizer on my chest area. All right, guys, so that is it for this demo. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in a second. I hope you guys enjoyed the demo. Now, as you hear me mention all the time, I'm completely obsessed with this tool. I cannot live without it. I'm gonna figure out a way to travel with this when I travel. I just love, love, love it so much. Now, we are coming upon a holiday here in the United States. It's gonna be Labor Day next weekend. And I know for a fact that Skin Beautiful Rx is having a big sale, but they're currently sold out of the ionized oxygen infuser. Maybe they'll get it back in stock this week. So you can wait and see if you can pick it up from Skin Beautiful Rx for their Labor Day sale. Artist Skincare sells it and it's currently in stock. I do not know if they're going to have a Labor Day sale. You know, they don't have sales very often, and they did just have 20% off Mieux about 4 weeks ago. That's when I picked up my ionized oxygen infuser. And then of course you can pick it up on Mieux's website. And I highly recommend that you check out the subscription for the Mieux Oh My Glow Serum and Activator. It's such a great deal. And with Mieux's website, you can also earn rewards. So you can save up your rewards points from Mieux, and you get a reward of, like, I think it's $10, $20, $30, and $50. So if you like Mieux products, you can definitely order them through Mieux as well. So all of the products that I have here that I've talked about so far, I'm absolutely in love with from Mieux. Now, I have a few of their serums on my wish list. I have their Vitamin-C Serum, their Rx Complex Serum, and their StemCell EGF Serum. I also have their Peptide Foaming Cleanser on my wish list, their Bio Needle Under Eye masks. Those are brand new. I was thinking about getting those, and you can put them right here where you have smile lines. Now, my other favorites from Mieux that I've tried that I cannot live without and I absolutely love, and I did a whole facial around these. It's called the Lift and Glow Facial, and it's using my other favorite devices, and it does include the ionized oxygen infuser. I do have a plan of creating some really fun content here in the future, so look forward to that. But I really love their Proferm Neck Contour Mask and their Proferm Face Glow Mask. These are such beautiful masks. After you use this, tip, I would use my oxygen infuser with the Oh My Glow Serum and Activator with the TGF, or you could just apply the TGF to your skin and apply these and wait 15 or 20 minutes and take it off, and you will not believe how beautiful, firm, plump, and juicy your skin will look. It'll have such a beautiful glow. I love to use these with my Pico toner. You can use them with any microcurrent device that you have that you can hook up a sheet mask to with the electrodes or the alligator clips, but these are absolutely gorgeous. And the O2 infuser with the Oh My Glow products and the TGF Booster will enhance the effects of these. It's such a gorgeous facial. So that is what I have on my wish list from Mieux. I have a couple of other products now. I have a couple samples of a couple of their other products that I'm going to try too, but I just think that this line is such a hidden gem. If you have sensitive skin, if you have sensitive mature skin, if you're lacking hydration, I just think you should check out this line, because everything I've tried so far has been gorgeous. It hasn't irritated my skin. Their hyaluronic acid, I'd have to say, is one of the best hyaluronic acid formulations I've tried for my skin. It doesn't make my skin feel dry or irritated, and I actually feel like it's doing what it's supposed to be doing compared to hyaluronic acids that I've used in other brands. Now, in the past, if you've been following along here, you know that I've had issues with hyaluronic acid. And I was getting irritated and breaking out, especially around my mouth from hyaluronic acid. Now, at that time, my barrier was compromised. And that's the reason why I was having issues with hyaluronic acid. And also probably the formulations of the hyaluronic acid I was using wasn't right for my skin. I can tell you that I've had no issues with these products. I just think they're so gorgeous. And if you have sensitive skin, I would definitely recommend checking out the entire Mieux line. I think you would be really happy with it. I almost ended this video without including one important detail. So for any of you that use radio frequency, laser, like the Nira lasers on your skin, those two modalities really dehydrate your skin and cause a lot of inflammation. The ionized oxygen infuser is your answer to that dehydration that you will experience in your skin. Now, the OMG Activator and Serum is awesome to help combat that, but I would also recommend adding in the TGF Booster, and also either look into their hyaluronic acid serum, the EGF DNA serum, or the StemCell EGF ampules if you're not currently using a growth factor, but these are really nice in repairing and hydrating your skin. If you are using those modalities, I highly recommend that you are using a growth factor, because growth factors repair and regenerate, and it will help repair and regenerate your skin while you're using those modalities. But yeah, any of the Mieux serums would work, but I would highly recommend using this after your treatment. You will see a better difference in your skin, and it will help keep those hydration levels up so you don't experience as much inflammation in your skin. So I wanted you to make note of that, and I am gonna go. So if you like this video, make sure that you give it a big thumbs up. It really helps my channel when you like my videos, you leave me a comment. So like, comment, do one or both. It really helps my channel, guys. And I'm sending you all so much love and light. Have a beautiful rest of your weekend, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you for all your love and support. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Bye.